Some of you follow the prayer watches that just ended yesterday. I made a declaration. A lady felt like something was coming out, rushed to the bathroom, literal fibroid came out of her. But I have somebody who needs healing in my house. Today is sick. You can't balance the equation. To make things worse, they followed. They were not healed. I saw other people's case. I didn't see their own. So what do you say? It's called trials of faith. You will go and lay hands on somebody's child. The person will come back to life. You'll come back home. Somebody else who is connected to you is going through a less condition. You shout, you sing, you pray, you fast, and nothing happens. They are trials of faith. Don't give up. These are the journeys. Even Jesus, they challenged him like that. He went to his hometown. The Bible says he couldn't do mighty works. They say, you, this carpenter, which day did you become a Messiah? We are the ones. Do you know we carried you when you were born? And Jesus tried, they couldn't. The Bible says only few sick folks were healed. So sometimes it's familiarity, sometimes it's unbelief, sometimes it's manipulation of the realm. Your duty is to keep believing. Number 5, trial of faith is the loss of loved ones. There are times when people you love will die. In situations that you will not be able to forgive yourself. You will weep and weep and weep. You will beg God, Lord, if you do this, all my life I will serve you. They will still die. I think it was either Roberts now or Kenneth Hagin, I forgot it. They said lost his son, and for many years he was weeping. I think it was Oral Roberts. Until Jesus gave Kenneth Hagin an encounter to tell him that his son was with him. The man couldn't forgive himself. I prayed for many, they were healed. I delivered many. Why would my own son die? There are many who fell from the faith because their loved ones died. But it's the journey of faith. Sometimes God checks their future. This is the best time for them to come home. So you prayed, nothing happened. Because if they remain on earth, some will backslide, some will go into apostasy, some, the little things they have in God, they will damage it. So when God sees that this is the best time for them to enjoy eternity, he just carries them. And there are times when there are no explanation. When you finish grieving, you will move forward. It's part of the baggage of faith. Didn't you see Mary and Martha in John 11? They were weeping. We know Jesus. He comes here to eat. He sleeps here. He is healing strangers. Now our brother is sick. You are nowhere to be found. When Jesus eventually showed up, they didn't even let him talk. If you were here, our brother would not have died. When we are celebrating, you come. Now that there's sorrow, where are you? Subtle attack on Jesus. It's called trial of faith. It happens. This does not mean you should change your conviction. You stand your ground. You are not Alpha Omega. In this journey, you win some, you lose some, but you keep growing. That's how faith is. And if you want to question God, you will question for a long time. And the thing is, when you eventually go to heaven, you will remember. The joy will overwhelm you. So anyone you can handle. The ones you can't handle, thank him, move forward. That's how faith works. You know, in church, 2 million people, 500,000 people are following. 30 are healed. We celebrate it. What should we do? We should celebrate it. But we celebrate that 30 as though the 500,000 too receive something. Now, if you check the ratio, that's less than 0.01%. So as we are celebrating the 30, there are 300 that nothing happened. But you won't kill yourself because your name is not Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So instead of crying, oh Lord, see these 2,000 that have not been taught. If it's 10 that God healed through your faith, thank him and move on. And as you are growing, the ratio increases. That's faith. 2 Samuel 12 verse 22 and 23. I love the character of David. His son was sick. He trusted God, and the son died. See what David said. And he said, while the child was yet alive, I fasted and wept. For I said, who can tell? God will be gracious to me, and that the child may live. Next verse. But now he is dead. Wherefore should I fast? Can I bring him back again? I should go to him, but he should not return to me. The man got up after he did all he knew to do. He showered, combed his hair, ate, and moved on. Now, there are times when God raises the dead. That's not the context we are dealing with. But there are times when you pray your heart out, nothing happens. Don't stop there. Keep moving. This is part of the journey of faith. Every faith giant have tasted 1, 2, or more of these things. Number 6. Divine instructions that defies reason and logic. One of the biggest challenges of faith is when God gives you an instruction that does not make sense. Those who are people of faith, they know this and they know it well. Joshua 6 verse 3 to 5. They had a nation to defeat. The angel of the Lord told Joshua, gather the whole children of Israel, walk around the city of Jericho once every day for 6 days. On the 7th day, walk around it 7 times, and then blast the horn of, let the priest blast the horn. And he said, you shall go and attack them and win them. What concerns this battle with walking around the wall? Now imagine what Joshua will be going through when he gathered over 4 million people and they are trekking around Jericho. I would have done research to find out the diameter of Jericho, the perimeter of Jericho. After the first day, nothing happened. Because as they were walking the first day, the people will say, Joshua the warrior, he has brought the winning formula. They will be expecting that at some point thunder will strike. Then they walk around, nothing happened. The second day, some people will say, I never eat. When you people come back, tell us what happened. And as they are trekking, when you turn, some people will say, does he know what he's doing? When you turn this side, others will say, has God left it? As you turn the other side, others will say, is he still a prophet? Then they trek, second day, nothing happened. The third day, the elders will come. Don't you think we should have fasted more on this matter? And here where? On the 6th day, some people now, some intercessors will start praying for Joshua. Let's uphold our man of God. Because at this point, we don't know what is going on. Then the 7th day comes. They trek once. They want to go home. They are now used to the frustration. You say today is 7 times. Some people will now squat at one edge and say, go around and meet me here. I will wait for you. So when you are trekking, you will see some hanging and waiting. When they come back, they will do as if they are trekking and not like this. When you go, when they are coming, they will do as if. Until the 7th time. See, there are times where faith will not make sense. But keep going. Did you not read the story of Naaman? Dip yourself 7 times. The king looked at the prophet. Number 1, the prophet didn't even have the courtesy to come out. He sent somebody to him. I'm a general. I came all the way here. You can't even see me. And then you are sending me to a river. Don't we have rivers where I came from? The servant said, you are here. Just do it. He dipped himself once. Nothing happened. Twice. Nothing happened. Thrice. Nothing happened. Most of you don't know that when faith doesn't make sense, that's when faith is powerful.
When you hold my hands,